And we live. I think I even pulled a little early. It was like 1 second left.
Oh no!
I ruined it. We got to start from scratch. No, just kidding.
Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob. This is Gathering of Branches, episode 3. We are about to do an Easter-esque hunt. We won't call it Easter. It is a
Easter-esque.
Yeah, spring equinox.
Spring equinox.
Yeah, there we go. But before we dive in, let's do some intros. We'll start with you, Rebecca.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I play Olwyn, a minor noble lady who has a lot of eyes on her. Very, very intimidating. Might have made some enemies. Who knows?
Yeah, what's her appearance score in this game? Just to clear that and why that's happening.
It's a fun little, totally normal 28.
Yeah. So it's a thing. The maidens in Pendragon and the ladies of Pendragon can get like a bonus to that, and then there might be some other things going on with Olin. We'll see.
Who knows?
Let's move on to Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I play Beatrice. She does not have an appearance of 28.
Thanks for the clarification.
She made some decisions last.
She made choices too.
She did.
I'm kind of interested in how those are going to play out.
Me too.
I'm so scared.
That'll be fine. Let's go to Megan and Aaron.
Hi, I'm playing Aaron. Ronwy. And I have an appearance of 7, and somehow I had the best time out of everyone. My life wasn't threatened, and also I got a night. At least for today, for 24 hours, I have a night. So really, I don't know what you guys are complaining about. This was a great feast. Let's go.
So the title of this one is I Have a Night, and then if something goes wrong, it'll be in subtitles at least for one day. So
just for one day.
There we go. Okay, let's start with something I had in mind. I need to know if any of y'all happen to have any sort of loyalty to the lady at this point. Be honest, it's okay to say no.
I have loyalty, Lord.
Uh-huh. What is your
Not
lord
very
now?
high.
It's a good question. I also have that.
The former lord of your manor, Aranmi, is... Well, Beatrice has seen him recently.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, Lady Gwynedd is the lord of the manor. She's running everything. So I think whatever loyalty lord I have for the lord, it's for Lady Gwynedd.
Okay.
I think the 9 is a little bit sad and maybe doesn't reflect how she feels. But
do you see it strong or just potentially stronger than a 9?
I think stronger than a 9, probably.
Give me a 3d6 roll, please.
I will indeed give you a 3d6 roll.
Seven.
7? 11. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
You did to say a little bit more, so there you go.
11 works.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I would have some loyalty to her. Just because I had some suspicions of tonight, I don't think that would have been enough to change everything from the past few weeks. The fact that she took me in and everything, and
yeah, it's fair. What's your loyalty lord score right now?
My loyalty lord is 15.
Okay. Is that accurate or too high?
It might be a little high. but I don't think by too much.
Okay. Why don't we leave it then?
Okay.
And Beatrice, you have no loyalty roll yet.
I have no loyalty. That's the word.
Do you want one?
You know, I think she's good.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say her experience of the lady has been a slightly different one from everybody else.
I thought so.
I kind of lived like on her grounds forever, and she just didn't know. I was just like homeless. So she's not feeling the love right now. I think she's more afraid of her than
I think, by the way, Emily, in Discord I can see your cat to the side, and unfortunately none of the people can because of the way it cuts off.
It's so distressing.
Yeah.
Show us the cat.
Oh.
Show us the cat.
Yeah!
There we
Is she in the shot?
Yeah, you got her.
Okay.
I thought that she looks very impressed, but she was definitely in the shot.
She actually, none of the viewers can see Discord, so it's a little different. But on Discord, you can almost always see her, right
At some point.
on my left because she's standing on my desk. She's always touching me, but the minute I pick her up, she looks very unimpressed with the world.
Yeah.
Constantly
The
just
whole, how dare you
staring.
hold me against my will, right?
So yeah, she's a
The
very
cat's
happy cat.
yeah.
She's a very friendly cat.
Headbutts.
But the minute you pick her up, she looks very angry at her existence.
Got some notice previously that my voice is a little quiet for stream. I think we have Liam in there. If you want to tell me whether or not things sound clear this time, it'd be helpful. Or anybody who's just listening. But I'll wait for the response.
Liam.
In the meantime, Beatrice, give me a roll 2d6 for me, please. And if you roll under a 5 or under, you have no loyalty whatsoever to this person. 7.
Liam and Mark say that we sound great.
Good. You can write loyalty lady 7. That's probably just merely from you not wanting to get yourself killed by
Yeah.
noble. There is a part of that, you know.
I choose life, hopefully.
I choose life.
I choose to live.
I like it. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see if you choose life. That's a good transition into game, I think.
Oh no, it's not. It's terrible.
Let's start with a minor introduction. We have a new visual aid for the game in the terms
exciting.
of Sir Kendall, who we defined as Johnny Bravo the Knight last time. This here is Sir Kendall as our current ridiculous equivalent right now.
Disgusting. I hate him.
Yeah. He came right from Venice Beach, right here. It was amazing. So it was a long drive for him. I'm just adding him to the mix. All right. So, what do you all remember about exactly where we left off? Oh no, I gave him the wrong background. That's fine. I can fix that later.
I was at the table, hiding from, or trying to escape Lady Gwynedd.
I was out of the scene. I'd just been taken away by Dame Branwen.
I'm in the kitchen. I ran away after a what was meant to be a really good prank pulled off very badly. I'm in the kitchen. I believe I'm by myself because the guy who threatened me has left.
Sounds good. Yes, you are alone. So we're gonna start with a minor interaction with Lady Gwynedd and Olwen. So you see Lady Gwynedd, as we left off, she was getting things in order for this surprise hunt, and I believe she handed Olwen the ears already, yes?
Yeah. But
You see her look at Olwen and then look away towards Aranwi, and then she sighs. Oh no. And then
I don't want to be a prize. I don't want to have to.
a prize? She shakes her head. No. This is to choose my household knights, not to see you wed off. Let them think whatever they must, but that is not why they're here. In fact, they'll never really have that opportunity while they serve me, so.
Oh, goodness, I would have accepted far more readily had I known that to be the case.
I'll allow them to fool themselves if it adds to our numbers. I had hoped for perhaps 24. Not this though. Not this many.
I don't mind playing along and adding to the bravado if I don't have to follow through on it.
And no such thing is required. But I do need 2 more. I need 2 more hairs. This many? I was hoping for 2. I do.
I have an idea.
Sister is walking by as well at this time. Just like she's serving. She's the what was her name again?
Edane!
Why is she off the
Ori is in the
Did
kitchen.
delete her on accident?
No, Edane! She's dead!
No.
You've killed her, Bob.
The immediate, she's dead.
Thought I had her on here.
I think she was in the kitchen, maybe, or.
But Flory was in the kitchen, Edane was a serving girl.
I've
got 2 sisters.
I'm gonna go to the other map and pull
Must
her.
be nice to have siblings.
I know, right? It's great to have siblings that are alive and not potentially dead.
Wow.
It would suck if that happened to someone else anyway.
It would be enough to make anyone pissy with Salisbury Knights. Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
mean,
Not that we need a reason.
with Salisbury Knights, really. Look
There
at
we
them.
go. There she is. Okay.
There she is.
Yeah. So I think Lady Gwynedd looks to Owen and says, "Here." She hands you the 2 other sets of ears. She's like, "Find me 2 more."
Owen slams on her ears with a smile. I didn't have bunny ears. But
Cat ears will do.
Fine.
It's fine.
and then says, I've got a really fun idea. 2 shakes.
All right. So I think the camera's gonna follow Owen now at this point.
Yes. So, Owen is going to go look for Beatrice.
You find Beatrice in the kitchen, we're gonna say. I think it's easy enough for you to track her down. Given you saw where she went after the wine incident.
Mhm. Ah. Oh, Beatrice.
She's standing with like against a wall, like head against the wall, looking defeated.
Oh no. What seems to be the matter?
Nothing now. Might be a problem later, but you know, we're good now.
We are good now. In fact, I have some handmaiden duties for you.
It sounds like I'm gonna hate this.
Probably. And then she holds out the rabbit ears.
Why do I have these?
Well, And then she's gonna go and just try to put them on Beatrice. Well, have you ever played a game of like hide and hunt?
Once or twice.
Have you ever done it while wearing fun little animal ears and extremely low stakes? As I found out.
What are you asking?
We're going to be hiding and instrumental in Lady Gwynedd finding some household knights.
We're bait.
We're bait! But it's fun because it doesn't matter, if we get found. And you're my handmaiden, so you have to do what I say.
Coming out already, that shade.
Any amusement that was left in her face is gone. That statement. I say this with the utmost respect. Never say that to me again.
Well, maybe you should be a bit more agreeable. And she's trying so hard, like, not to laugh herself because she doesn't mean it. She's just
You're getting deadpanned by a 14-year-old. She turns to leave. She tries to leave.
Thought you were more fun.
I just dumped wine on a man who I'm pretty sure Squire, Knight, whatever, his whatever, just threatened my life. So
you don't forget about it by putting on some ears and evading them and making them look like fools.
it's really not sounding like I have a choice.
Good.
Where's Aranwi?
She left with a really pretty knight, actually.
She got to go with a knight?
I know. It's because she wasn't in the
We have to
kitchen.
be
I
rabbit.
think. Well, we were hiding, so I think Gwynedd thought, oh, we're good at hiding, so
I will be a rabbit, a hare with you under
lovely.
one term.
Oh, do I have to discuss that with the lady, I think.
No, it's a you term.
It's a U-turn.
Yes. Never say that I'm your handmaiden and I have to do what you say again.
Oh, you're no fun, but alright. Spoil
Alright.
sport.
She's very the angriest looking bunny rabbit. The angriest looking bunny rabbit. But she puts on the ear.
Oh boy.
As Olwen is exiting the
alone.
kitchen, she's just gonna say ah, children, am I right?
Beatrice doesn't say anything, but she looks about how you'd expect her to look from that statement.
Perfect.
Okay. Why don't we go ahead and dive into the next part of this, then, shall we? So, I'm going to kind of assume, Olwen, unless you want to talk to Edane, that you also rope in Edane with the other set of ears.
Mm.
Is that
Yeah.
accurate? Would you like to have the conversation, or?
Yeah, I would ask her.
Oh, she's.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And I she would be a lot more, approachable and, amiable with her. It's less of a cheeky kind of fake, order with the Dane. It's more of an actual request.
you sense from Edane, just like being highborn yourself, that like she's about as eager to help you with this as Aranwi was with the knight. Like she seems very thrilled to participate in this. You got the right sister. The other one probably would be pretty angry about it.
And Owen is gracious and grateful.
All right. So you the two of you, I guess, not Aaron, me, the two of you and Edane end up before Lady Gwynedd. The lady looks at you. She seems less stressed, like this much less, you know. And she says, "Okay, this will do. This will do. Excellent. All right, the baskets." And then she wanders over and away, and then kind of comes out of nowhere again, and she's holding 3 baskets. The baskets are filled with eggs. You see, let me just make sure I get the numbers right. For each basket, you see a number of eggs in 3 different colors, like a pastel blue, like a pastel purple, and then like a mint green kind of thing. And she says, "Okay," and each one of those I counted is a little bit. There's less than the other one, right? She says, "All right, my hares. You have the important task of helping me find knights worthwhile. If we're to have any protection here, and they must agree to fulfill the other aspects of guarding here." She's vague on that, but she continues on. "We will be placing these in a trail. First with the blue, then with the purple, and then finally with the mint green. There are only so many. You all count 4, then 3, then 2, right?" She says, "The intention is to lower the number of qualified knights until there are but 2 in pursuit of you. Afterwards, the knight must corner you as the hare." I'm thinking like there's no lasso or anything, so it's like the equivalent of like capturing you, right? By doing so, they will hold a seat at this house.
See?
They are going to be told not to lay a hand upon the hare, or they are disqualified.
Good.
I will see to that point directly. You will be given a head start. You may wander anywhere along these lands, so long as you can see Barrel Crest from where you stand.
Wonderful.
I suggest to make it interesting by not wandering together, or else you will have the entire horde of them in pursuit of you. At the blow of each trumpet, you'll lay your eggs of that color. So starting with blue, then the pink, blue, then the purple, then the green, until there are none left, and then you are simply to find a hiding spot or flee. If you, if you're not captured by evening, then your knights have lost to you, and you stand victor. I'm prepared to return with no knights, if none are qualified. Any questions?
Anywhere's fair game as long as we can see the manor.
Rightly so. I should clarify that point. She says, you must be somewhere within the nature of this place, not within one of our holdings or keys. We've had previous challenges with that. The knight broke into an old man's place, and, well, it didn't end well.
Oh dear.
Aaron, we folklore test.
Folklore test. Also, I do have a question for myself. If we have Beatrice and success.
What's your score in that? That's
8.
What was your question first? I can answer that.
If we have Beatrice and Olwen kind of like describing where they're going, should I like plug my ears or something, or like deafen the call so that I'm not cheating, or
No.
is that going to be fine?
I don't think it'll be that risky for you. So
Okay.
it's gonna be rolls more than deduction in character, or out of character.
I thought that might be the case. All right. Anyway, success on folklore.
Success on folklore. Beatrice, what is the name of the old lady you serve again? Do you recall?
Lilo. Sorry.
Lilo, that's right, Lilo. This old man was Lilo's former husband, and he was stabbed by the. You remember hearing stories about this? He was stabbed by the knight and killed out of nowhere because it was the man. Well, the Lilo's husband thought he was robbing her shop.
That'll do it.
A brigand,
Yeah.
right? Not being aware of generally what this was. This is several, like you were a kid when this happened, so.
It sucks, man.
Poor Lilo. Alright. When she mentions that, Beatrice is just going to do like the wide-eyed stare at the floor.
I don't know if Aaron learns that, but she doesn't mention it was Lilo's kid. That was just information, like folklore that Aaron has. So, you're welcome to share it, but I'll leave that for you in character at a later time. All right.
Yeah, maybe not right before they go off to do the exact same thing.
We're not allowed to hurt or touch us, so if we get stabbed, that's qualified.
Exactly.
Not get stabbed.
Okay. So, she says, why don't the three of you depart? You may. When you're ready, of course. And I will begin to instruct the knights from here.
Hi.
Book it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm running exactly the opposite direction of Beatrice.
okay. I'm going to give you some options, and forgive me, but I actually have to look back and check what these options were. This is I set the terrain around the place. So there's like 4 key points of terrain that we shall go through. One sec.
No, Bob, how dare you have to check your notes?
No, right? I'm not used to this. It's weird. Try to avoid it where possible. Apologize.
Yeah.
Will I have to go from memory? We'll find out. Find out soon here.
He's so cute. I wish everybody could see
See what?
Oh, the kitty.
Oh,
the
okay.
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just vamping while you're looking at your notes.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, she's
Feel
like
free
a very tiny gargoyle right off camera.
I love the way she just stares at you for like 10 minutes at a time, and then she'll just headbutt you.
Yeah, her favorite thing
Like
is
that.
the headbutt, and then she stays. So then
Mhm.
viewers can't see it, but then all of my friends here have to like not react to the fact that the cat is just sitting with her head like against my shoulder for like.
Oh, I fail
solid
at that constantly.
so
I'm sure I
cute.
have like so many out of context like reactions where I'm just
Her brother's a jerk. If he comes on screen, it's just going to be him walking across my keyboard and leaving.
Okay,
wow.
I found it, I think. Let me just...
Yay!
Lovely.
So let me just pull these up real quick. I'm gonna cut over. Might as well set this up on Roll20. Should have been done ahead of time. I apologize. I forgot I had to do this.
You are all good, Bob.
We're gonna make a new page here. And then I'll just copy the stuff in. Alright. And I will show you folks as well. So you'll see a blank screen for now. Not for long. So these are more or less just placeholders, but they shall do. So 1, 2, and we're gonna do 3 and 4 here real quick.
Oh, pretty.
We might need to not give the cat screen time because it's definitely her head.
What are you talking about?
She's getting into things. Like even you guys can't see her, but she's laying down
No.
and grabbing things.
Just got
I think that's
what
what she
happens
deserves.
when they become superstars, right?
I think
Goes to
she
their head.
deserves it.
Far now, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a mess for the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
That'll have
We
be
want to
fun.
like start a fight or something. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, again. Fortunately, I don't think Thomas is in the chat right now. We can't,
Oh,
can't get
his
all indignant
opinions
about
are-
it.
Are we
Atrocious?
making? Okay, why is Thomas coming up in this? I have to.
Oh, we had this debate with him before, and he just like delighted in throwing the most insane wrenches into the debate. Real bad faith argument.
Yeah.
Talking about like I don't even remember bratwurst or something. Like cutting a hot dog into like slices and like does that count?
Yeah.
Like what's the
Cutting a hot dog like in half. And
Yeah.
And I think
Also-
that was like the official ruling, because like if you cut it in half, then it can be considered a sandwich. But you don't cut
Liam
a hot dog
coming
in
with
half.
Liam coming
Wrong
in with the
opinions?
save. Or wrongly accusing
Oh.
Thomas. Sorry about that, bud. I don't remember who it was then.
Oh yeah, Megan knows what's up.
Someone in chat said
Apparently.
taco.
Yeah, there's it's not a video, it's a diagram of the
Is it a
amount of
Venn
bread
diagram?
on like it's not a Venn diagram. There's like 6 to 9 different Yes, Liam, don't argue with me.
Liam did a.
He said it's a
Swear to
video.
God.
He did one of the Ace Attorney things. Is I think.
Oh, right. Yes, that's what he's talking about.
Yes.
God, acting like he has authority or something. Like, no, it's a video. I promise you, I'm correct. But that's not what I'm talking about, darling boy.
He said slander.
All right,
Slander.
in about less than a minute, we'll be good to go here. Sorry for the delay. I'm comfortable with the delay. We don't usually delay like this, so
It's okay, we're just talking shit about
yeah.
and to our best.
Guess what happens in
I'm
real
gonna
life
talk for
games?
me.
I mean, I spend a lot of my time talking shit in real games.
As long as it's all in fun.
I mean, I guess it could be. Okay, so you see the three so far, and I will explain them to you in a second.
I like the one with the trees so far.
That's very good.
Is there one you like?
I like a leak.
Which one?
Leak.
The lake.
All right, so there we go. So, thanks for holding tight, but I feel like that visual will help us in a lot of different ways through this. There are four here. They are top left is the marshland basically around it. The top right is the grove. The top or bottom left, sorry, is the hillsides. So Barrowcrest being kind of the top side of the hills, and then the fourth is the valley. So with that in mind, I need our hares to decide where they're going.
I want to go to the grove just because it's called the Grove. But I know that Emily said that they
No,
liked
it's
the
fine. I'll
trees, like-
adjust.
I'm a Grove simp, okay?
I'm also a Grove simp, but I will.
No.
What are the
It's
other?
even
What
better.
are the bottom
Rolling?
I'm gonna
Do you want
make-
to roll
yeah.
Remind me
these?
what the bottom two are.
It's gonna be.
We can roll these.
Oh, that's absolutely what's gonna happen.
Oh, we don't have to roll these for it. I
No. I heard where you wanted to go. So you both are aiming to go down to the grove. Why don't you give me your hunting rolls, please?
Oh god.
Oh, good lord.
I think I have a 0 in hunting.
Can I roll passion?
You got it, team. I believe in you.
You're gonna do passion on this?
Possibly.
You can invoke
Are you
a passion, but it
Oh.
only works for one equivalent. So this will only work for your initial
I
setup.
don't have a 0.
Oh, in that case, I won't do it yet. I don't know if I have a hunting. Or
Let me know when you want to roll. I'll roll at the same time.
Do you have a hunting,
I don't
or
know.
are you without
I
it?
do not. I
Okay.
don't have it.
Perfect.
Do I need
So-
to just add it or?
You're just gonna roll a straight d20.
Are we both rolling straight d20s?
Do you have a hunting score?
I do.
You get to roll a hunting score.
Okay. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Alright,
Just
ready?
Double checking my whole thing to make sure that I'm not stupid.
No, it probably isn't on your skills. Like, it would make sense.
Yeah.
You didn't have to hunt
Okay.
for food, and you also aren't hunting as a noble. Where the commoners get it. So,
I'm hunting for pretty flowers.
it's fair. It's fair.
All right. Ready, steady, go.
All right.
I was so close.
Neither failed, neither fumbled, which is really what I was hoping for. But
It was very close.
I think in this case, both of you start down and you realize that both of you are heading in the same direction. You kind of didn't have a lot of time to consider your path. Please both give me a perception roll as you kind of head out and start heading down the land.
Is it perception or awareness?
Awareness, I'm sorry. Awareness.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh boy. Okay.
Guys, why does this keep happening to me?
So you both start heading down in that direction. Neither of you notice something in particular.
Oh, good.
Great.
I love hearing
we'll
that.
give Megan that Easter egg in a second. So, Beatrice,
Yeah.
you are temporarily slated as you start to move down towards where you're pretty sure like the grove was. You remember seeing it. I mean, you've been here a while. You find yourself in the Vale.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can.
Olwyn, you're in the grove. And
Wonderful.
what's her name again?
Dane.
Dane.
Elaine?
Dane is in the hillside. Maybe. So you're not all together. We'll see where that goes. So we're gonna cut back to Eranwi for a second. Eranwi, you're with all the knights and the squires. You've been called back in now to the hall. Lady Gwyned's standing there. She says, "All right. The first horn will sound any moment." And almost as she says that, you hear the horn sound. She says, "When the next horn sounds, you will begin your hunt. You're looking for eggs. The eggs will be collected in a particular order." And he names the colors. Or she names the colors. So she says, I forget off the top of my head. Give me a sec. Blue,
purple, green.
Blue,
Purple, and
purple,
then green.
Yeah. Blue, then purple, then green. And then you shall find your hair. If you should fail to retrieve any of the eggs by the time the next horn blows, you're disqualified. When you reach the final trumpet, for those that do so, you may retrieve your hair, but I will warn you not to lay a finger upon it. But before anyone begins this game, and a lot of the knights are like, they're cheering. I'd like to remind you all that this is for a place at my household, not for the hand of one particular lady that you might have your eyes set on. A lot of them are like, oh, they're idiots. A lot of them are idiots.
Dummies.
Now, before we begin, I have a very important statement for all of you. And I say this knowing that many of you won't be truthful with me. If you choose to lie, and you choose to participate, know that I did everything I could to warn you. They all kind of look around like, well, that's really ominous. She says,
A little.
there's an additional condition to this game. Only the chaste may play it. And a lot of the guys are like, there are a couple of the knights that are like, my lady, we are all chaste Christians here. And then another pagan knight's like, speak for yourself.
Really honest.
Yeah.
I fuck.
She says,
Out of my way, virgin boy. I'm about to get it.
yeah, and there's a lot of laughing, and she says, "Dear knights, this is no joke. If you wish to live, heed my warning." And they're kind of like, a lot of them are like, okay. With that, your knight, Eranwi, leans over and she says, "This makes a lot of sense now.
Does it?
It's just something that Merlin had said previously."
I see. Are you able to compete still?
She nods.
She doesn't say that with like any like judgment or
Yeah.
anything. Just like a, are we?
She nods. And with that, she says, still a peculiar rule. But
Definitely sounds a little ominous with the "if you wish to live" bit.
Quite so. Quite so. I suppose we'll find out what that means.
I hope we don't, actually.
With that, she says, "I'll give one final warning. Please exit the room if you cannot participate, so we have a reasonable count." There are about 4 or 5 knights that leave.
It's a rock in a hard place. Like, it's either you admit that you've never boned down, or you take yourself
Or you
out of the
admit to
running,
being
like,
a whore.
Yeah, exactly.
Most mercenary and household knights wouldn't be able to afford a family, so when we say chaste, we're not talking about settling down with your loved one. So, for these folks, most of them seem to avoid the warning at this point. And,
All right, fools.
yeah.
We have a lot of dead bodies tonight. Yay!
Is there anything you wanted to like do around me yourself here?
I think, not really. Mostly just like, if anything, talk it over with Dame Branwyn. Like, do we have a strategy? Probably offer up her expertise as a local. Like, think that these would be good hiding places. If I were them, stuff like that.
She nods. Well, you are my squire. I might be counting on your eyes more than my own.
I'll try to do my best, Dame. Branwyn? Branwyn. You said Branwyn.
Yes, yes. All right. So we're going to go back to Emily and Rebecca and make some rolls here. These are always the fun rolls, right? Like, yay kind of rolls. Go ahead and... So you are going to be simply placing these eggs, correct? That is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
You may.
Yeah, we're not supposed to hide them, right?
You are, in fact. You're allowed to hide them. All right. So to hide them, I'm going to give you a Dex -3 roll. And you, for this first set, please give me a Dex -3 for your first set of eggs. Pass.
No!
Oh. Owen, you're pretty certain that you found some good spots within the grove, but we've probably failed to notice that you traipsed through mud just before that. And so your footprints are making it a little more, for those that are capable of hunting, they'll be a little more ready to find your trail. And we're gonna go ahead and test. Oh geez, she's probably not gonna have a lot. we're gonna test a Dane here. So for a Dane, what do you think is a reasonable number for our Dex? Like 12? Sounds right. 12
Sure.
-3 would be 9. All right.
Hey, good job, Dane.
All right. So, with that, we're back to Aaronby and the horns sound.
Ooh.
And you see the knights just go out in a massive wave, effectively.
All right. What would I be testing? Awareness?
Not yet. So
okay.
As the group gathers to go on their horses, yes, please test awareness, but for a different reason.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. I think I want to okay. For the hares, one passion roll is for like
Until
one
the next
horn
trumpet.
sounding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it the same for me?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I think I'll still roll honor. That's a success. All right. Nice.
Right. So now you get a +5 for your awareness or your awareness roll.
Is a success.
Perfect.
I didn't need my honor.
So you being a little skeptical of this guy previously. Oh, why didn't that work? It's weird.
Because he's dead, right? He died.
He died.
Yeah, I'll just
Perfect.
I've killed him.
Being a little skeptical of Cadrigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice that as he exits, there's someone who's not participating, sitting kind of in like a discreet place, sort of watching the door. You realize as you exit, you probably watched all three of the hares exit.
I see. Has he communicated with Cadrigan at all?
Not yet, no. Cadrigan's getting his horse ready, nice and slow. You see a large group of the riders start out.
Okay. As they are as Aranwi and Branwyn are getting their stuff ready, Aranwi's going to lean over to Branwyn and say, "You see that man over there and that one over there?"
Yeah. The one with the funny
sir,
face.
Which one? Yeah, both of them, really, probably. Well, the one with wine all over him is after one of the heirs, in a romantic way, and he's not participating in this, but he's friends with that guy over there. And she points to Cadrigan. I'm worried that he might try to feed him information. I think he probably saw the hares leave.
I think you're right.
What do you think we should do about it?
Do you think we should follow him?
That would be cheating, but at the same time, I don't trust those men in an outside of the game sense. Might be good to at least run interference between them, but if we waste too much time, then we're not gonna be able to compete well.
She sighs. Even in games, there's politics. I leave it to you, Squire. What should we do?
Are we allowed to split up?
You and I?
Yes. I can point you in a good direction, and I can catch up to you once I've dealt with them.
I like your thinking.
All right.
Lead the way. And with that, you see the large group is going to start, and they start out. Where will they go? Let me just find out.
Where will they go?
Yeah. You know that whole follow the leader thing? I'm just gonna do a 4 quadrants test. Let's see where they go.
All right.
3. Okay, that tells me something. You see the majority of them start out for the hillside. There's like 25 of them.
25 of them, alright. Well, they're not locals, so could I, like, use my own knowledge or perhaps a roll of some sort to determine where, like, I think would be a good idea? Like, regardless of what these guys think, they don't live here.
Yeah, folklore.
Folklore.
Or hunting. Probably folklore for you, though. Right?
Yeah, I think folklore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Actually, I mean, hunting is a 5. That's not bad, but folklore's better. I failed folklore. I don't know anything.
You do. I think you're just struggling. You're like, you know, like if someone's willing to get wet and muddy, the marshlands would be okay.
Would the passion still be activated
roll
for
a
that
passion?
roll?
Because that would have been critical if you did.
That would have been a crit.
Yeah.
But you failed.
My honor passion, I think, is still up because we're still within this round.
Right.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, thank you for trying to save me, Rebecca. I've shot myself in the foot.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I already applied the passion.
Did you already? Okay.
Yes,
so
that 13 is impassioned.
Roger that. Okay, I'm following.
Yeah.
I'm not that person that says if you rolled, it's too late to apply a passion, especially if it's already activated.
If you want to let me apply it twice, then
no, I don't think I'm that nice. I am nice, but that goes too far. So the marshlands are a good idea if you're willing to get wet. The Grove seems like the easy winner, but it's actually somewhere knights are very, very familiar with hunting in. Is in forest lands. The what did I miss? The hillside has a bit of a mixture of things, but it's very tiresome to be on foot, so whoever's going there is likely to struggle. And the Vale is the Barrow Vale, so good luck.
Yeah, that seems like a poor decision for anyone. I think, okay. The hills are where everyone is... Huh?
Welcome to Fumbles.
Welcome to Fumble. So true. I
didn't realize it was that.
Yeah, you sure didn't. Awareness 20. You got it. You didn't know you're in the Vale. Now you are. You thought it was... You could have swore the Grove was that way.
Oh, Beatrice.
Unfortunately...
I'd already made my decision of obviously not the hill, because presumably all of the hares will have gone in different directions, because that seems sensible. There's 25 guys going to the hill. If there's someone in the hill, they're caught, baby. They've got a head start. We're not catching that. We just got to go somewhere else. The Vale is... It's a dumb idea. It's nighttime. We're not doing that.
It's not nighttime yet. It is daytime.
Oh, it's not nighttime yet? Alright.
I'm only clarifying that point because I want, you can't see it, but it is, the rules are the game must end by the evening, the final horn.
Got it. Okay.
The final horn, and then it's till nighttime, at which the game ends with another horn, but we don't call it that, final horn.
Okay, the Vale is still a very bad decision. Like a truly horrific decision.
You have seen people literally cross over in front of your eyes during the day, so
yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a last resort kind of thing. That's the kind of thing where it's like, we still haven't found one of the hares, and then we send out a search party for them because they're not back yet. That's when you check the Vale. Sorry, Beatrice.
It's fine. Y'all aren't making me panic at all over in this corner.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Just hope you're chased, right?
I think the Grove. I'm going to point Branwyn toward the Grove.
Okay. She whispers to you and says, "Should I ride out now or wait?"
I think... I'm not sure how I would distract him from his friends, if that's the thing. Maybe if we invite him to come with us, but then that's competition. We'll at least know that he's cheating if he... Hmm. And we can't attack him because that's not allowed. Arami's first thought, always murder. And then immediately goes like, we can't do that though. That's bad. That's bad. It's not allowed. You go now. I'll catch up.
Yeah, so that's not a problem. She'll get on her horse and ride. There are about a dozen or so knights that depart with her.
Oh, cringe.
Almost same time, and they all start towards the grove. Which leaves a smaller set of knights. She leaves a smaller set of knights to your boy that you have been keeping an eye on. And since you've been keeping an eye on him, I will note that, much to your not surprise, you see Sir Life. He points down to the veil. And you see a look of concern on Cadogan's eyes. And they're at a distance, right? They're not talking.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Cadogan go, and then he, Sir Leif goes, like, small, like, wants to say,
It's bad. It's bad. Oh.
and with that, Cadogan's demeanor changes to a big, big smile.
Hey, is he on his horse yet?
No, he's just about to hop on his horse.
That's so weird. That's so weird and cool. A little birdie whispered in my ear recently in my DMs. What would I have to do, Bob, darling Bob, to like spook his horse a little, just enough to have it go like whoa and then run off, to slow him down.
It's gonna be that riding roll. Like, really, that's gonna be it. Yeah.
A horsemanship roll?
Yep, horsemanship.
What's my impression?
My audio cut out. What was the gesture that he made that made the other guy smile?
Small, like pointing at someone who's
quite short.
in stature.
Which is funny, because I think Beatrice and I are like the same size, kind of, almost very close.
I got
I
a
don't
success.
know. I haven't compared our sizes.
What are your sizes? We can do that right now. That sounds
Yeah,
awful.
I don't-
This is the only game with that. Why don't you give me your size scores, please?
Okay.
I'm a 10.
You're 10. I don't know if... I mean, she's 14, so arguably there's a 50-50 she's hit this yet, but she's an 11.
Yeah.
So
So for sure, he must mean he must be referring to Olwen, so you're fine.
I'm taller than you.
All right, I forget that I forgot to move some stuff around. All right, let's see here. Okay, so the next point we shall go to is what happens next. So we have a large group riding out after Olwen, a smaller group riding out after the hillside. Sorry, large group riding out after the hillside. Slightly smaller group riding out in the direction of Olwen, with Aaronwee's knight in the mix of that slightly smaller group, and then group 3, we'll call it, which are headed down to the Vale, which is your creepy stalker guy, not Leaf, but his friend, his mate, and it's also like a number of other random knights that seem to have stuck around to see if anyone's where the smaller mix were going, and a few of them just head off in the fourth direction. Like, so there's a group 4 that effectively is going to be disqualified because they chose the wrong spot. Right?
They have chosen poorly.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, well, Ronwi, as I said, the Vale is kind of the place where you don't go, and then if someone doesn't return, that's when you send out a search party. And we now have confirmation that someone has gone into the Vale. So her priorities have altered slightly from winning the game to someone's about to die if I don't do something. So I rolled a success on horsemanship. Imagine that, like, this whole time she was kind of just like fumbling with her, like, with mounting up the horse and stuff. So she finally, like, hops up onto it and speeds past Cadogan's horse enough to make it spook.
Okay.
And then she would probably want to, like, get up to Dane Branwyn and be like, here's a situation. We do need to go to the Vale, actually. I lied to you. If that is possible.
You see him actually fall off his horse as you spook it.
Eat shit, asshole. Fall off your horse.
Fall off your horse.
Oh,
Hope he's not dead.
and he
gotta...
hurts his arm. And he says, he calls out to you,
that's
Squire,
how you do a prank.
Get back here. Imagine you keep
What?
riding.
I can't hear him. Oh no.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, no, the wind.
Oh no, the wind. I've just got so much hair, and the hair is just, like, you know, making a loud sound in my ears. It's like, sorry.
You've got, like, holes in your face so it echoes.
Yeah, there's, like, this nice cross breeze going straight through my mouth.
She looks confused as you catch up to her. She's like, change course now? We could get disqualified.
There's someone in the Vale. It's dangerous. They could be hurt. I think it's one of the younger ones.
Oh, no.
If you want to keep competing, that's fine, but I have to split off. Sorry.
I'm just gonna test her just. Which isn't the most high.
Uh-oh, Dame Branwyn.
She's having a hard time with it. But I think there's an aspect that... So she's going to be later than you. I think the consequence is she's going to follow Eranwi, but it's going to be, like, a little too late. Like, she's riding, and then she says... Fuck. And then just starts off on her own.
Okay. Yeah. Not enough time for backup. Oh, well.
Okay, so you're riding. Alright, we're gonna resolve these in a rapid format. I'm gonna do some dice rolls, but I need to do a slight shift around. So we're gonna do a quick BRB here, and then we'll do that. Couple minute break. All right, we are back,
Hope I don't.
She loves you.
and I don't know why I still have this up, but we'll shift it over to the screen that the players see, which is these terrains. All right, so we're gonna do the ordering of the groups. Just for entertainment, we'll go like the biggest group to the smallest, and effectively on a failed roll. So in this case, the only one who succeeded, I think, was Emily, right? Dane didn't succeed, or she did. She did succeed.
She did, yeah.
So they have to beat her roll. So Emily, what was your roll? Do you recall?
I don't, but I can scroll up really, really fast.
Look it up in a minute here, and then I'm gonna go to the hillside with the Dane first, with the big group. She only rolled a 2.
I
So
rolled a 3.
Yeah, her big group is gonna go first. All right, so I'm doing a lot of rolls here. We're gonna see who the highest ones are. The big group will be the annoying group. Okay, so Kendall succeeded, which is we know we've met Kendall. Gwilegid, Hyan. So we're looking for the best successes we have here. So we have Kendall with the 7. Do you guys see anything that's higher than a 7 in this group? Oh, we got a Dingad with an 11.
Golwyn got a 13.
Maddoxon.
Ellerin got a 19.
I think it's there's someone with a 19 that succeeded.
Oh,
they have to have a 1 next. If they have a 0, they failed. If they have
got
a 1,
it, got it.
Pledwin got an 18 in group 3.
Oh, this is all one group. What was his name?
Oh, Pledwin.
Right, these are the easiest names in the world.
Gusgut also got an 18.
But he didn't. But he doesn't have a 1.
Yeah, if they have the yellow one, they succeeded.
Yeah, there's glass.
So Dingad got an 11 in the 4th group.
Dingad.
I think Dingad is the. And this is the
and
winner.
Maddoxon, not to be confused with Maddox.
That's Maddox's son.
It's Maddoxon.
Right.
Yeah, different Maddox.
Maddoxon.
He goes way back. He's from Jersey.
Oh.
And Dogged.
Dogged.
Dogged. Those are our 4 successes in group 1.
Maddox's son.
Yeah.
Dinged, Maddoxon, Dogged, and the other one.
And the other one.
The other one.
Okay, so group 2, we'll do a little bit more formal because I can format it now. Group 2, we're gonna test versus. This is for. Let's see. This will be for the group going into the Grove after Olin. Not many in the way of succeeding on this one.
Olin.
Right?
Looks like if we're looking for the top.
Yeah. Garanwe.
Granway. Mathonway. No, not Mathon. Oh, yeah, I think Mathonway because we got it too, and Ol. And then the other 3 that passed.
Are all 1s?
All got a 1. Yeah.
Okay. So
God, I feel so dumb. I was like, God, a lot of these guys have the same last name, but then I realized it was a hunting roll for all.
It's okay. I thought that too at first. I was like,
and then there's 3 of them. Who has the highest hunting? I'm gonna say Bo gets to it, but the 3 are fighting. Like they end up like in a brawl. So there's actually only gonna be like 3 guys out of that group that succeed because the other 3 tie and they end up in a big fist fight. So they're like super delayed now.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Girls are fighting.
Welcome to Knights of this era. So group 2. So we're narrowing down the herd. Now group 3. This is for the Barrow Vale.
Good luck, guys.
I feel like
I'm not sure how
my Knight's Tale is showing because I just hear "We will rock you" like as we're all running through and hiding eggs.
Right.
I rolled a 3, by the way. I had a success with a 3.
For sure. Branwyn is gonna test first her honor, because she needs it.
Yes, Branwyn.
She succeeds.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Branwyn.
She gets a +5 to her mediocre rolls here. So 13.
Oh, me too, Branwyn.
Right? 18. She's rocking an 18 now. So
Ooh.
she's in.
Are we?
Consider
It's a hunting roll.
It is. What's up?
Cringe.
I was just thinking, consider. We like her though, so we might be like, oh, girl night. Yeah, come get me.
Oh no, I'm running. But
Oh
I happen
no,
to be
you
too
got
slow.
me.
I've goofed it.
Did you add your +5?
No.
You did.
Yes, I did. I just think that, girls,
Well,
Girls.
let's stick together.
You head down. I think you are trying to follow through the veil, right? That's your intention.
Hmm.
This will get interesting in a second. So don't worry about that. Okay, so let's tally up the numbers here. So we got Branwyn succeeds with a 3. Mervyn and
Cadrigan. Ugh,
Your-
disgusting.
Your bro Cadrigan succeeds with his 20 skill. Believe it or not. It's almost like he was chosen for this. It's weird.
No, I hate that. It's disgusting.
I want him dead. It's okay. He's
He's
got a
dead.
hurt arm.
You know what? I think you get lost around me, but in the end, you see Branwyn reaching down. You see her pull an egg. By lost, I just mean like you're coming up short. But you see,
all right.
You see Cadrigan pull another egg, and the two look like they're on the trail. So you're welcome to rejoin them from here. I think
Okay. Cool.
should be good.
Should be good.
All right. So the herd has thinned a bit. We're gonna go up to the first group here, which was the massive group, group 1, and we're gonna narrow them down to the folk that are remaining. So give me 1 sec to hide a bunch of them. So we have for group 1, we have Kendall made it. Kendall Dingad, my boy. I wish I knew people with these names. That would be great. Not really.
Pretty cool.
It would be awful, wouldn't it? Kendall Dingad.
I don't know. I think we could. I think we should bring it back.
I think so. I think it'd be like really sweet and fun. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so hide the road.
It's sweet and fun.
What's that?
It's sweet and fun.
Oh, you disagree?
No, of course not. I think it'd be lovely. I'm not the one who suggested it in the first place.
That's true. Okay. Okay, so we have we're down to the 4 of them, 5 of them. So Dingad, Maddoxon, Doggett, and Kendall. 4 of them. So for round 2, this goes back to our hairs. So now your hairs, you may make another dex roll, please. -3.
Roll low. Fish. Yeah, fish roll low.
So
We
Olwen,
swap.
remember your 5.
Yeah. On 5.
I'll very ashamedly remember my 18.
Dane is rolling a d20 versus 9. Alright. So Dane succeeds too. So Beatrice, you're having a tough time finding a good hiding spot right now for some reason. It's just really not ideal down here. It's really unfortunate. But
I realized where I am.
Have you realized where you are?
Scary. I don't know.
That's a really good question. I like the idea of you maybe knowing at this point.
Yeah.
Why don't you test either awareness or hunting, your choice?
That was so close.
So close. No, you're getting a bad feeling, and you're kind of looking around. You're like, man, where's the grove? And you're realizing that you just have to continue. There's a second horned sounds. You're starting to get a bad feeling, though. I think you're not certain you're in the valley, in the vale. You know you're in a valley. You're not that dense, right? You're a kid, but you're not incapable
debatable.
of noticing that.
Do I have my very tiny knife with me?
You do have your dagger, if you choose.
Alright. I'm gonna hold on to that. Fine.
It's fine. Fair.
It's so fine, Mom.
I mean, if you say so.
We're
I'm
not
good with
panicking at all. Stop it. I'm terrified right now.
Okay, so I'm just hiding the second group here. We're gonna get these rolls going. It's gonna get down to a very small amount that's left. And then for the last 3, we had Branwyn, Mervyn, and Cavigan. So the people have been hidden from the previous round. Now we're gonna go ahead and get them to roll. So in the big group, this is a group of 4 remains. It's the only group of 4 that remains, actually. They're gonna make another hunting roll. So I don't know why. Did you just roll a whole bunch of people?
Eh.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Apparently hiding it doesn't remove it. I had this all planned out. That's too bad.
That's fine. We can always just process of elimination.
Yeah, so let's look up Kendall. He just ruled.
Kendall
fails. Now we're looking for Dogged. He succeeds. Maddoxon succeeds.
Correct.
And does Dingad succeed?
Dingad did succeed.
Alright, so Kendall is mad as he is the only one to fail to find one of the 3 eggs remaining. So he is.
You mean you can't find the silver lining of being the only one that failed?
Right. So that's what happens in the hillside. It seems that Dane is actually doing rather well with this, according to her 2 successes. Okay, so on to group 2, which is this is your group, Olwen. We have 3 remaining.
If
I copy and paste them in one at a time, they work. Before I do that, I should name the victors. So it was Group
Victors.
1, Dogged, Maddoxon, and Dingad. Okay, so Group 2.
Balls.
What did you roll? What was your number?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you beat Dingad's name shouldn't have been there. Ignore. Oh, that was group 1. Gorno only rolled a 1, so you beat him. So it's Mathonwi, and Ol that succeed.
Oh wait, they have to get lower than or higher than a 5.
They have to get better than your 5, but lower than their numbers. So they have to have a 1, like a success.
Got it.
But they have to have higher than you, kind of like. So
Nice.
that's down. You've got 2 knights now in pursuit of you, Owen.
Oh, I see.
And then group 3. Group 3 is has transformed somehow into the most deadliest. Is that the word we're looking for? The deadliest group of the mix.
Deadliest group.
Yeah. So group 3 is Branwyn, Mervyn, and we're gonna count for the sake of Branwyn. Eronwi, you're acting independently really here. Is what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
Would I be able to roll another passion?
You may invoke another passion. Absolutely.
Okay. Would I be able to justify love of family because it's probably Beatrice, but it could also be Edane, who is also around Beatrice's age and probably height.
And is that what? Because you're not clear. You weren't coming specifically to help Beatrice. You were coming to stop Cadogan and whoever he's in pursuit of. Is that kind of the idea? Like you don't know for sure who it is. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
It was a bad vibe all around.
Yeah, regardless of who the target is, you don't like Cadogan, and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Success!
All right.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Get my +5.
Mm-hmm.
I failed again. I'm not that good at it.
That's fair. That's fair. Fail's not a fumble. Okay, so this is about to get real interesting.
Yeah.
Branwyn is eliminated.
Brandon's eliminated.
Yeah.
Guys, please.
Brandon.
So you see it come up just a little short.
Sorry, Dallin.
And it's actually her and Cadogan real close to each other, like neck and neck. And Cadogan rides up and leaps off his horse and grabs the egg that was in plain sight.
This man.
Hate him.
Hate him.
And he climbs back on his horse. And he begins to
Does
ride.
it?
So for 3.
The horse again.
What is the point of breaking this man's arm? I want him dead.
Yeah. You
I mean,
see
you're
him
already
fairing
disqualified.
his arm, he's fairing it like very much. Like he's got it like this. It is holding the egg.
Alright. I'm gonna do worse to him.
Okay. Are you staying with the group?
Yeah, just because, like, probably also hoping that Branwyn is following behind because, I mean, this is partially a rescue mission along with, you know, hunting someone. It's also like, and if something happens, at least I still need backup.
For sure.
But yeah, otherwise, Aranwi is still going to be, like, trying to actually win because secondary goal is beat Cadogan at the very least.
That's fair. And reminding, so group 1, we had Dogged, Maddoxon, and Dingid. They all lasted, right? It was what's his name that got eliminated?
Yeah, it was Kendall that got eliminated. We had the other. We have Dogged, Maddoxon, and Dingid still in group 1.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go back to our third round now. Is there anything that the hares would like to do in particular here?
Have we hidden all of the eggs?
You have 1 left. Like 1 set left, right? This is your final. These are the mint green ones.
Yes. I kind of want to, like, do some sneaky stuff.
What do you have in mind?
With, like, maybe trying to hide them in, like, trees, like, in the little knots of trees or somewhere where people would really, really have to look hard. Like maybe cover some up with some brush.
I will absolutely accept that. At the penalty of an extra -1 on your dex.
I'll take it.
Okay. What about our other hair here in the veil?
I would like to do something similar, but not the same. I want to hide me better. So if I could possibly, I want to try. Where she's hiding things in trees. I would like to try and hide myself in a tree. If I can. I'm trying to think of unorthodox places to hide myself.
So you're going to basically forego, like, give up the last eggs, like make them available?
No, I still want to try and do what I've been doing with them.
Okay.
Just at the end of it, I'd like to try and hide. I don't know. This makes me sound very dumb. I don't know entirely what a veil is. I don't know if there are trees.
We're just it can have trees, it cannot. This one has some it's not a dense with forest. But it's also not completely barren.
Are there like hay bales or something?
There's like thick grass in places, there's shrubs, there's small trees, but they're like single ones. And by small I mean big enough to still hide in. Like they're just not giant like coniferous like forest fucking trees. Like.
Oh no.
Tough call.
Well, yeah, because I was banking on dense tree, like a dense tree, dense enough.
A single dense tree,
right away.
Absolutely. Why don't we start with your dex roll? Just your dex roll -3, right? To see if you pass. And same. Did you roll yet?
I did not.
Okay. You're gonna accept, so you may do so as well. And then Adine.
I succeeded.
Dean fails on the last one. That was her first try.
No, I would have critted if I wasn't being a bastard.
All right.
Unfortunate.
So there is a consequence to this.
Yeah.
And that is, you're able to plant the eggs up top, but you slip. Give me a d6 roll. You're about to take some damage. Yeah.
I'm about to be like the asshole. Bastard. God, fuck.
Ouch.
Balls.
Yeah. So
my own.
You've effectively sprained your ankle, slowing you down a bit, but you are able to push past the pain if you want. The problem is that you've left a nice firm body splat right in some mud, so you're covered in some mud, and you've left a nice clean spot for someone to figure out where you're at, that's to represent your failed roll, right? So now hunters will be able to track down those eggs pretty easy, but you can continue to like limp/run away, and obviously there will be an additional penalty to your dex next round as you're fleeing. You're out of eggs, by the way, so now it's just a matter of getting yourself hidden, and we'll deal with that in the next round and see what's left. But any questions?
I imagine that there's like multiple layers of clothing that I'm wearing.
Makes
right?
sense.
It's not just like a single dress.
Yep.
If that and the mud dripping off of me is probably gonna leave a trail, she's just gonna take it off and throw the dress like in the opposite direction that she's running.
Okay.
So like.
So you've got your underlayers, which is more than undergarments, right? Like on and you're running away. Gotcha.
Like a slip or something, but maybe that'll at least throw them off in the wrong direction.
We shall see next round.
More
But for
so
now-
than like leaving a trail, at least.
Exactly. That's a fair deduction. Okay, so we go down to the final two now with the first group, which this is group 1. This is Dogged, Maddoxon. Let me do it right this time so I don't roll everybody. Dogged,
Dinged.
Maddoxon, and Dinged. All of them succeed, and they're not versus something because the Dane failed, so this is the highest rolls. 14, a 12, a 9. So Dinged is removed from the group. There are 2 knights left, and I'll give you a little bit more detail about them in a second. Like what you might kind of be able to deduce as they get closer. Okay, so we're on to group 2. This is the group. This is actually the other, I guess, large group. There's 3 people remaining here. Is that right? We had 3 remain in this group, right?
I believe so. No, we had Mythonwe and Ol.
Mythonwe and
So
Ol.
just 2.
Mythonwe and Ol. So this is for your group, Olwen.
Mm-hmm. Die.
There should be 3. Was there only 2? Oh, right, because the other
No,
2
but-
are fighting.
yeah.
So do
Yeah.
do they find eggs? Mythonwe and Ol both find an egg? Because there are 2, right? Like, it goes down to
Sure.
2, and then they are in pursuit of the hare next round.
Well, if there's only 2, then... sorry, which of the group 1 got eliminated?
Dinged.
Dinged, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So group 1, I'll do that at the end in a second. Basically the lowest. If there's only 2 eggs, it's the lowest pass, lowest success.
Got you.
There is an egg left for Branwyn. Now that I think about it, right? So there are 3 eggs last round. She's just a round behind, technically. So this could get interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and delayed round Branwyn. She finds it.
Yeah! Bradwin's back in it, baby!
She is a round behind. So if either of these guys fails, she's potentially in it still. If both of them succeed, she's out. And I will.
Am I out because I failed?
You were never really in the race, right? Like, but you can make your hunting roll. You're a part
I'm
of.
just
You're part of.
wired.
You were part of. Your roles were like what? I guess I never explained that. I was treating your roles like inspiration in D&D. I was giving, like, if you creditor succeeded and Branwyn failed, Branwyn succeeded because the 2 of you are working
Gotcha.
together.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that
Teamwork.
never worked out, despite the bonuses. So
Maybe this time.
it's okay. There's more going on in this story. Let's see. So Cadogan cannot fail, right?
I disagree. I think he can fail.
Well,
so
hold on.
hard.
So Beatrice, they can fail if they get under a 4, right? In their total. That's actually true. So
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
10, 19. They both succeed. So Branwyn is gone, unfortunately.
No!
So Branwyn, though, is following along the trot. I think for you, Aranmi, just give me a hunting roll and don't fumble, and you're following along fine.
Please don't.
Okey-doke.
fumble.
Is this still impassioned from the last round or no?
This is a new horn, unfortunately.
This
is where you crit.
Right.
Just don't fumble, he said.
down.
I just failed.
This
It isn't a fumble.
It's not a fumble.
you
That's
lose,
what Bob asked me to do.
you lose track of Cadrigan for a moment, and then you see him again. All is well. It's moving along.
All right.
All right. So we are down to. So let's just do this. So group 1 is Dogged and Maddoxon. All right. So group 2 is what do we say? Oh, it's the 2 guys. There's only 2. Thonmi and Ol. Group 3 is Mervin and Cadrigan. So this is that final part of the race we talked about where eggs are gone, right? And now it's a matter of hiding. Emily, with your success last round, it's going to give you a bonus. Owen, with your failure last round in the damage and stuff, you're going to be at a negative for your dex roll. Do you want to invoke anything as passions for this final round? So this is where they try to catch you.
Yeah, I would like to invoke my loyalty for my lady because I'm feeling like I'm messing up. I'm messing up real bad, and I need to double down and just.
Yeah,
try
absolutely.
really hard.
Please do. But also, don't be too discouraged by the rolls. Like, I'm treating failures like partial successes. Fumbles
yeah.
Gotcha.
I still hurt my ankle real bad and,
that would hurt.
got super dirty and had to abandon my class, so it's a little embarrassing. So I gotta irritably. Alright.
Yep.
Success.
Alright. Loyalty Lord success. You got a 5.
Hooray. And so with it's
a plus
the
5.
dexterity roll.
Yep, it's
Plus
a dex
5.
roll plus 5 minus 5.
So it'd be a straight.
Which is better than a negative.
It's better than a negative, baby.
You pass.
13.
So they have to beat a 13 to find you now. And they're rolling awareness rolls at this point. So the rolls are changing. And then we're going to do the same thing for our other hairs. So, Beatrice, you've hidden successfully, so you get your bonus, right?
Yeah, I was looking at my passions, but I really don't have one that works. Fight isn't a passion, and I wish it was.
be.
I think as someone that like you're devout, like in your religion, faith and stuff. So
That's true.
most things to apply to, like most people would apply their passion for the divine, in everything they do if they're that serious about it.
Okay.
So what's your spiritual actually?
Spiritual?
It's one of your traits.
It should be 10 if you've got the pagan traits.
You got a 10?
Even 10 and 10.
Okay, test spiritual versus worldly. Let's see if it comes to mind for you. I think it's more interesting.
Okay.
Before you make
get
it.
out of this roll, I immediately was like, I'm hitting the passion. All right. I got a little overzealous, my dudes.
Not coming to mind necessarily. Worldly 1. Yeah, you're too grounded in the reality of what's taking place to apply.
Spite.
Yeah.
It's just spite. It's pride and spite at this point.
Yeah.
All right. And then what was the bonus I got to my deck?
I think I listed it as what did I say? Do you remember? Did I say it was a +5? I believe I did.
Okay. So it was -3, and I add 5 to that.
Correct.
Okay. Come on.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
Make a hunting roll for me real quick.
Me?
No,
I just want to do something cool.
I know. Don't worry, you'll get there. This is the welcome to early Pendragon. Later, Pendragon feels that much more.
Wow. You did something so cool.
Do I get a modifier to my hunting roll or no?
No.
Threw a bead at an almost dead guy.
The
Knocked him right in
wine,
the
the wine
face.
thing's pretty good.
Mine was pretty cool.
So he
I failed at that.
Got
You
on
did.
him.
And Adane failed hers too. So
Oh, it dang.
No, babies. Just
You were
gotta
the
take your
chosen
dresses
one.
off.
all
No, but Cadwigan is my option.
right. right.
Makes it worse. Idane can have whatever she wants.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Doggett and Maddoxon in the first group. We're gonna do a verse. I think that's really interesting.
Reverse.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do this through it's awareness they're testing now. It's a different score. Maddoxon has to crit to beat you because he
No.
he has a dex or he has an awareness of 13. No, I'm wrong. His awareness is 19. His hunting is 13. These guys are both very aware, so we're gonna see if either of them spots you. Then once they spot you, it's not completely over. But somehow Maddoxon awareness 20. Okay, I had something in mind here. Give me a second. We'll get back to that
I
very.
mean that you fumbled.
He did, and there is something. There's something that we're gonna. So that's for Adane, right?
Yeah.
Now for Mythonmi versus Ol. Both are still on the loom looking for you. You're evasive, Owen. So you have managed to doubling back. You're make a con roll for me. The Constitution, because man does that like hurt right now. Okay,
I'm good.
You're holding on. I forgot you had a high con. Yeah, you're tough.
I have such a high con. Kimrick.
So despite that pain, you're pushing on, and they're both like racing around trying to figure out where the hell you are. Mythonmi is way off. All right, so now into Sir Mervyn versus Cadrigan, right? Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's not hard for them to hit this. Failed miserably. One more and I would have fumbled.
True. All right, so they both succeed, but Mervyn succeeds more.
Yes.
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 I don't know who
God,
Mervyn is,
that's
but
all that
Mervyn is
matters.
my best friend.
Oh Christ.
If given the choice, I will run towards Mervyn.
You're gonna run towards Mervyn?
Not already. No, it's a joke.
Okay, well,
I said, like-
so keep in mind, this isn't them catching you, this is them spotting you. So now they've actually got to beat you with their horsemanship skills.
Beat
For
them
those-
with the horse.
On the horse. We're gonna ignore Idane for now. I think that one's settled. We're gonna focus on the PCs.
It's
So,
okay. You can focus.
Aronwi, why don't you give me a roll? Because you're still on the go here.
All right. What kind of roll you want?
Awareness.
Awareness. All right. Could I justify loyalty lord because
You may.
look, Hadwigan has the worst vibes ever. He cannot
You may.
be like a household knight. I have succeeded.
Okay. You spot Cadragan and Mervin. Oh, sorry, that was your loyalty lord. Well,
I succeeded both.
Still friggin' applies the exact same way. You spot Cadragan and Mervin. You see Mervin in a much better spot to catch Beatrice. You see Beatrice. It's Beatrice out here, not your sister. However,
Okay.
you see Cadragan pull something from his side, and he starts to ride towards Mervin.
Kill him.
Excuse me?
Kill him.
Is Branwyn still like with me?
She is behind you, but coming, like because she had to stop to chase that egg, but you can hear her
Right.
riding for it. Okay,
Do I
Beatrice,
see that?
give me an awareness test.
I was like, I will help her.
Keep in mind these knights are not armored right now, too.
All the better to kill them with.
Yeah, that sounds like we're murdering. Why?
You are very focused on Mervin, not Cadragan. I think. Do you have intent to try and get Mervin to catch you at this point, just because you see the other one is the scary guy? Like, what is your
You're
reaction
the
to
only
that?
two I see.
Yeah. Well, you see Aranwi and some other knight in the distance.
I'm running away from Cadogan. I'm running, like, so if they're running at me and I'm ahead of them, I'm running that direction. Going
Okay,
that
so you're
way.
running away from both, kind of thing.
Yes, but I'm keeping closer to Mervin than I am Cadogan, if that makes sense.
Yep.
I am keeping the most distance between me and Cadogan.
Okay.
And if I can arc around to Aranwi, great. I don't care. Just keeping a very vast distance from Cadogan, because I was threatened with my life tonight. That feels iffy.
Right.
No good.
Oh, good. Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. Bad.
Atrocious vibes.
So, Owen, because you evaded them entirely, you still have your -5 from the pain, but you have a +5 as well. So you're balanced out. You can make your dex roll for the next round as the two of them continue to try to find you.
A success with a 5.
Okay. So they are trying to spot you, but they're going to be at a -5. I'm just going to change their numbers real quick. 15,
Sure.
14, and 13, 12. 13. 14 and 13. So Dogged first. Fails. Maddoxon next. Fails. So you're continuing to dodge at this point. You've basically cleared some significant ground.
Oh wait, those were Edane's lads.
Were they?
Yes, I had Mythonwy and Ol.
Mythonwy and Ol. It doesn't matter. Like, the rolls would have been pretty similar. So I'm just going to count. So Mythonwy and Ol.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll roll them, but
No, it's fine.
No.
I can take this roll. No, it's fine, Bob. Don't
No,
worry
if
about
you insist,
it.
I'd hate.
I don't. I really don't.
I'd hate to let you down.
promise you. No, I just want to make sure that you're aware of the names. It's fine.
No, it's a good point. Mythonwy
Yeah.
fails. Ol.
Yeah.
Ol
Fuck.
succeeds. With almost nothing. He hears you. He's like, "What was that?" You're basically running through, and you you step on a branch, like it cracks a little bit as you step on it, like, winds, and then you can hear a horse kind of stall in the distance, and it starts again towards your direction. No. So the pursuit's back. Back to the Mervin Cadogan situation. We're gonna start with the PCs. What are your intentions? Please tell me what you'd like to do. We'll start with Beatrice, and then we'll go to Aranwi.
staying as far away from Cadogan as possible. So if that puts me closer to Mervyn, then I'm closer to Mervyn.
Okay.
Like arcing around like the side of Merwin. Right?
For sure.
So she put Merwin in the middle of her and Cadogan.
And
The ideal is going towards.
you know,
How far is Aranwi away from me?
the third farthest, like about 100 feet, 100 yards probably. Or so. The other two are much closer because they're in pursuit of you.
Do I know that there's only supposed to be 2 of them?
Yes, at this stage there should only be
Oh, so I know that
Yeah,
it has to be.
These two are currently trying to be the one to claim the hair.
Oh, I'm staying close to Merwin.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of default your position to
I'm gonna
Merwin.
default to Merwin.
Okay. Aranmi, what's your intent?
Probably okay. So Aranwi definitely thinks Cadogan is up to something on 2 fronts now because he had a weird look when his friend, was like, "Oh, a short one went that way," and he got that look on his face, and it's like, I don't like that. But then he's also pulling something out and looking at Merwin with it, like. Thank you, Rebecca. Anyways,
You don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking Blazing Saddles.
Okay, all right. So I think probably
That's still the same thing. What are you talking about?
Oh, technically, but he do say excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah.
And it's a no. And they all think it's good, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Liam.
Would it be possible to
No pressure.
get a better angle? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna roll prudent and reckless. I need some help.
Okay. Always a good idea. Prudent, reckless, perfect. So that helped you none.
No
Zero.
help for you, Megan.
0 did help
No,
you.
nothing
This is
for me.
100% in your choice.
The gods are
I
like,
did this to avoid
The
help.
dice gods were like, absolutely not.
I think perhaps I will screw Megan over on purpose.
The dice gods said, no, you know what? That's
Wait.
stressful.
I've got another one. We're all good lads. Trusting versus suspicious. No, I don't think that counts. I definitely am suspicious of this man.
You know what I'm
There's
going
no-
to do? Test Valorous.
Valorous.
I think
Okay,
that's what
I
we're
can
saying.
test Valorous. I failed Valorous.
Okay. I think you know what the right thing to do is here, and you're choosing not.
Too much of a coward to do it.
You or at least you hesitate.
Yeah, this was more about like, okay, if I'm wrong, and Cadwigan is like on the up and up in some way, he's not like really shady, but then I am interfering in the game in a way that is like prudent, one might say, reckless even. So that was the initial issue of like, do I straight up get between him and his quarry and presumably the other knight? Like, do I run interference? Or do I just kind of like position myself in a way to like get a better idea of the situation, which would be the more like prudent thing of that.
True.
At the risk of missing my shot. If he is actually going to do something bad, then like I can't stop it if I've wasted the turn just getting into position to get a better look at things. So I'm not sure how a failure on Valorous would like inform that decision, because
I think it means that if there's any sort of fear or has it like it's causing you to be prudent, that wins out, rather than
Okay,
the valor
so-
of, like the valor of doing the right thing here. So
okay, yeah, then we're getting into position and seeing that it's not a crossbow he's pulling out to kill Merwin immediately.
it's not a crossbow.
Good.
I feel like it's a knife.
So
It's a knife.
A knife.
true. So Merwin leaps off his horse and puts a hand on Beatrice. Or not puts a hand. He does this. He's like, ha! He's like, I've caught the hare. And then you just see him look. He looks to Cadogan as if to brag, and you see Cadogan reach out with the knife as he rides by.
Can I push Merwin out of the way?
I think you would have had to intend for that prior.
Oh no.
Is he like dead? Or just like hurt?
I think his neck is slashed at this point.
Oh,
And you just see
bad.
him begin to
vacation.
like, and he kind of stumbles back like surprised, and you see Cadogan leave his horse, and he says, "So good to see you again."
This is technically he's disqualified. I would just like to point out to everyone.
No,
Can't be a
100%.
house knight because many people have witnessed this.
Bro, you can't murder people. That's illegal.
Also, Branwyn, get his eggs.
So is Merwin still alive?
Do you want to try to tend to him?
I would like. So I'm gonna tell you in theory what my plan is here because I'm not going to be able to outrun this man. I highly doubt I am. He has a horse. I'm screwed. So she's going to kneel down by Merwin and kind of hold on to him, and I'm going to pull my knife out and keep it between us.
Okay.
So I'm standing over Merwin so he can't touch him.
Okay.
Any more than he has at this point.
All right. Awareness rolls, both of you.
Am I still impassioned because this is technically still part of the
Yes.
chase portion?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't
Love
roll
that.
passion, correct?
You can invoke a
16.
new one. If you have one.
I've run out.
One that applies. I failed every awareness roll. Damn it.
Well, I guess I have hatred Irish, but I don't think that applies.
Yeah, I was like, I have hatred Irish and loyalty Lord, and neither of those are helpful.
So, Aranwi, you're the first to kind of notice, like as you kind of ride up, you notice that, like the landscape's changed just a little bit from what you remember, and you hear a loud like,
Mr. Gobbleman, help.
You see, nearby where there was like previously like, grass and stuff, there's like a cave entrance, and the ground shakes a little bit. And then again, thud, thud.
Oh, I don't have time for this fairy bullshit. Okay? We got other problems, Bob.
Y'all, I am so glad that you brought Branwyn with me.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm
Um,
holding Merwin closer to me as soon as I start feeling any of that.
We're
My
gonna
little knife.
we're gonna come back to Olin real quick.
Look, Owen.
Olin, you're
So-
on another round. You've got a +7 now to your roll.
Ooh.
Still
Ooh.
minus the 5 though, right? If you succeed again, you're effectively capable of planting down somewhere and not being found till the evening. So no night will find you.
X effectively +2.
Yeah.
Ass balls. I did a fumble, baby.
Okay. Fumble. I told you guys that meant very special stuff for this.
Yeah. Feel like maybe I'm a little cocky now. It's like, yeah, I've got this, I've got this,
Yeah.
I've got this. I don't have it.
So you're running through the forest yourself. And you hear the sound of a horse. There's a bit of a grunt. You see a rider in front of you, but they're armored, and it's different. You realize it's a little darker than you remember the forest being a moment ago. You see the knight in the distance. He hasn't noticed you yet. His helm is off.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not so much like, you know, his face or anything as it is the green skin that he has and the familiar realm of the Goblin Knight. So last you saw the Goblin Knight, he was dueling with the prince. He looks completely fine, completely healthy here.
I see.
I'm sorry, Prince Molus.
He starts to look around, and you can see that his steed isn't a black horse. It looks like a large, like, black boar. Now that you're on the other side of it. It seems to be sniffing. And they kind of both start to turn towards you at the same time.
I'm gonna try and, like, get, like, right up against a tree.
Give me a dex roll.
Straight?
Yeah. You're certain it's working.
It's so good. I'm so good at hiding. No way he's gonna find me.
You hear him dismount. His armor clinks as he hits the ground, and he starts to pace forward. And he says, come out, wherever you are."
Holds her breath and like just close her eyes and just think like, I'm chased. What the prince said. Good help, right?
Alright. We're gonna cut back to the other group. Eranwi, Beatrice, given the situation, what are you gonna do at this point?
Oh, this sucks. Beatrice, what about you? How you doing?
I hate you.
Do you want me to go first?
It's fine. How likely is it that I will have the ability to get what's his face? I forgot his name already. Mervyn on a horse. Is he dead? Or
He
is
looks like he's gonna die here. You know.
He's like dying.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to leave him while he's still alive.
Are you brave enough? So you see this thing come out. It looks like for all intents, is like a troll. This large, lumbering creature with a long nose.
Out of genuine curiosity, how does Cadwigan react to that?
He looks very distraught. Very, very distraught. I'm going to test something.
There's a silver lining today, guys. That he was scared for a moment.
Oh, but he crits. Never mind.
No!
Damn
I hate
him.
this man. I want him dead.
He backs off. He takes a step back, and he says, "We have to get out of here now. To leave."
Oh, we.
He looks
Just
to
stabbed a
Beatrice,
man.
and he climbs to his horse.
Ho ho.
How
This
close
fucking
is Mervyn
guy.
to dying right now? Is he going slowly?
He's probably got a minute or so before he bleeds out. Chokes on his own blood.
God, poor man.
He's gonna die no matter what. Like you.
Short of supernatural something, or maybe a crit.
yeah.
I give you a first aid test if you want it, but you're spending time. Like it's not like
Yeah,
you
I
reach
don't
down
think,
and
I think
touch his
if
neck.
she's
And her first aid is not great. So I think she's going to grab him by the face and just say, "Thank you." And she's going to, oh, this poor man. She's going to hug him and then grab her knife and
you're gonna
his
finish him
hair.
off?
No.
Okay.
Oh God!
Okay, that's what I thought you were doing.
Okay, what are you doing?
I was grabbing, so she's saying thank you.
Yeah.
She knows he's going to die in a minute. Bleeding out is arguably a nicer death, let's be honest. And if he doesn't give any indication that he wants her to do anything, then she's going to grab his hair, any of his heraldry, or like anything on him that looks important, essentially, for family issues, and she's going to get on his horse. She's not getting on Cadogan's.
Okay, interesting.
Merwin's is closer.
Are you invoking anything? Passion?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Make the roll.
Can I do deity?
Yeah, makes sense.
Can I do it again?
About to hop on a horse.
Horse God hours.
Horse god powers.
Yeah.
Horse god powers.
Horse God powers.
So you can tick that again, because this is an important one right now.
I am gonna be the best horse girl
All right.
y'all have ever seen.
He has like a small pendant, right? But he is a mercenary knight, so short of that pendant, it must mean something important to him.
Yeah, I take the pendant,
Okay. And then you're
and
gonna
she'll
just give me a horsemanship
she's gonna
roll.
like go
with
to
your-
get on the horse, run back, like.
Give me a horsemanship roll with +5 to kind of like to do so.
Oh, my horsemanship is not.
+5. Okay. Was that with your +5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't
It's
know
not.
how
It's
to
not a
roll.
fumble, but you are delayed. Eranwi, what do you want to do? You're here. By the way, no sign of Branwyn.
No sign of. You know what? I think we're not actually going to panic about that because look, we've had this nonsense happen twice now.
Okay.
We'll just kind of disappear and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna backtrack and then she'll be right there and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, Arami, where were you?" We've done this before. It clenches fist. It's fine. So I think Romwe is going to see like this drama playing out with Beatrice and Merwin, but she can't just like leave this guy here if she can do something about it. So gonna ride up, do a first aid check, see if there's anything we can do. I know you said like short of a crit, this ain't gonna happen, but like we can at least try, right?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. It will take time. Like you can't just like, you know, it's like not like you touch him and then he heals. Like it's gonna take effort and time to try and to even try, right? The first aid.
Okay. Can the first aid roll kind of be sussing that out part of that? Just like looking at it and being like, "Oh, I can't fix that shit," runs? Or do I have to take the time to like really examine him?
If you succeed, I'll give you a chance to kind of, you know, it won't take long. Like a success will indicate that you know for sure that he is gone, right? He's a goner. A crit,
Okay.
you save him, the whole critical squire thing, like Perrin. A failure, it takes you too long to assess, and a fumble, well, that means extra.
Get crunched. Get crunched by a troll. I get crunched by a troll, lads.
No.
You spend some time, and you can see like there's this moment where you're holding his hand, and he's fighting, and you're just trying to assess, and you're like, I can't. And you look up, and the troll just looks at you, and it grabs you.
Alright.
No.
I've made it a full 3 episodes. That's a record for me. And not in the good way.
And Beatrice, back to you for the same round. We're gonna go back to you, Owen, in a second here.
Of course. Yeah.
Am I still close enough? I'm on the horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dumbest shit I've ever done. It's gonna be a TPK, guys. It's gonna be great.
3 degrees of fucked right now.
I'm not a fighter.
Good job, team. We got this.
I'm a spellcaster that knows how to use exactly 0 spells.
You're like a wizard, but useless.
Wait, can I cast spells?
What do you have that you want to use?
I have protect.
And your intention is to help Aranmi right now?
Protect around me.
Are you you have a passion active, right?
I do.
You may make your...
The next highest thing is spear for some reason, which I don't have.
Yep. You are in fairy right now, so it's not very difficult to find the power to do this. You're also on Equinox, so you're just gonna make the skill roll for protect with your
Straight
bonus.
skill roll.
Well, with +5, right? Because you're still impassioned. If you succeed, then you succeed.
No way.
Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna live.
Okay. So you see, like, Beatrice, like, reach up, like, just completely afraid, and then just as it's about to, like, crunch around me, there's, like, this strange, like, bubble. It's almost, like, transparent. Right? That's what I believe it was, like, a protection, almost like an arm. Like
So,
an armament or force field. Well, that's in fairy, so it'll be fancy anyways. So it's just like, he's just like, ugh, ugh. And he keeps trying to, like, do it, and it's not working.
Uncrunchable.
Okay, so with that around me, what is your intention?
Skedaddle. Am I still being like grabbed?
You have to make
dropped?
a dex roll, I think, versus, there's it's just gonna be a dex roll. There's a moment each time where he tries to, like, crunch, and then his hand opens again. When his hand opens, you basically just gotta dash out of it.
Worm out.
Yeah, and you're still
Okay, and
impassioned.
I'm still impassioned.
There's no negative.
Is a
Okay.
success.
You slide out. Horsemanship roll if you're getting on that horse to ride away.
Yeah, I think I'm
not
gonna
my
let you
horse.
run
I
away.
don't care.
Yeah. or
Horsemanship.
no, you
Oh, you
take the other
succeeded
horse.
anyway.
Okay. And with that, I think the 3 of you move to escape.
3 of us. Cadwigan.
Cadwigan is with you.
Branwen's ahead of us.
You no
This
sign of
actual
Brenman.
bastard
No,
man.
no sign of Branwen.
It's
Alright.
fine. She got Merlin protecting
Booking
her.
it. Also, I hugged that man. I am covered in blood. Absolutely covered in blood.
Yep.
Like, if he slashed his throat, disgustingly covered in blood. So,
Mhm.
I mean, that's
explain
proof,
that really
right?
hard when we get back.
That is proof, baby.
I'm covered in the blood of his victim. Okay.
I mean, we can't
Okay.
produce a body because that shit's in fairy now. Whoops.
Yeah,
But we've
we're-
got blood.
I have his stuff. Let's go.
Okay. Back to Owen real quick.
Chased.
Oh,
Chase.
Owen
Chase.
looks. Yeah. So the Goblin Knight looks at Owen and says, "There's something off about you."
More dress.
No. It's in
Okay.
your scent. You know that.
I'm chased.
He kind of laughs at that. And that is why you haven't been run through. You're not in breach of our contract.
I see.
He extends his hand.
Ooh.
Come with me.
Owen. Where to?
You have not breached the contract. So I will return you to your home.
My own. Or
The Veil.
Barrowcrest. Right. Perfect. Owen is gonna wait for a moment. And then reach forward.
There's like a moment where you're he'll effectively, like, his mount is right nearby, right? So he walks. I should have added that thematic a little bit. He would have mounted before offering you a hand. Basically, he intends to give you a ride back. So you find yourself on the back of his steed, likely sitting sideways because his bore is like massively wide. It doesn't make any sense. It looks like he's riding it normal. It almost looks like a graphical defect in like a video game. It's like he's somehow it fits in just fine, despite his legs not being way out, way arched in the boat. And he starts to trot away. The three of you begin to ride fast, right? Beatrice, Aaron, and me, and then whether you like him or not, he is along for the ride.
What if I throw a rock at his head?
You can try. You can try him. If you'd like, you're absolutely able to try.
He's being chased back to Bear Quest with things being thrown.
Oh no, the troll's attacking us.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, Doug!
Oh, shame.
Oh, we got you. How embarrassing.
Ronwy is not that cold-blooded.
Oh,
This man is the worst man alive, and also
second
I think she's up for straight-up murder.
Perfect. So, just general awareness rules.
It's still the
so
same
weird.
scene, still impassioned.
Yeah.
Still
Running
impassioned.
around with all that adrenaline, almost a crit, but not quite.
Listen, I don't need.
And same for you, Olwen, in this case.
Oh, same for me too. Lovely.
God.
Oh. Oh my god, that's a
Yeah.
success.
Ticket.
Woo!
You get to
Is
ticket.
ticked. Yeah.
Okay, so for Beatrice, first off, and this is something Olwen notices immediately when you get... So for Beatrice and Aaron, when you get to the other side, so you see yourselves back in the Vale, you're alone, just the three of you. But Beatrice, you notice right away as you're breathing heavy, you can see your breath. Like when you left, it was like March, right? You notice the discoloration of the leaves. Like a second ago, it was spring. It's fall right now.
Oh.
And Olwen,
What?
we're gonna cut over to Olwen for a second. Much the same. So you kind of realize the moment you go over, it makes sense. You have just your undercloth on, right? Like your slip and your undergarments. So cold. I would expect so, yes, he says. The goblin that kind of comes to a stop with his steed.
Thank you.
He looks curiously at Olwen for a moment and says, "Did you know both your parents?"
Barely knew any of them. After my Salisbury nights, pretty early in my life. But my dad died pretty early, and my mum kind of care of us until they were attacked. So sort of. I don't remember them too well.
Are there either that you don't remember at all?
Not as far as I'm aware. It's always... I don't really remember my dad. Kind of remember my mum.
He looks confused. He says, "If I were you, I'd look into that further."
Wish I could. Maybe I will.
And so we close for the night. We begin with you all returning back to Barrowcrest at Halloween. So
Halloween.
it is October now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hope you enjoyed the session. A lot of that was like there were ideas there, but it all depended on roles. Like I didn't know Beatrice would be the one that ended up in the Vale, or if anyone would, depended on getting that lovely fumble to get there. And then I didn't know what groups would end up what. I kind of like to keep it so it's not. A lot of it was roles that determined the wildness of that one. I'm pretty impressed with how that worked out. It was good. Hope you enjoyed. Any clarification questions for something that I reserve the right to say you'll have to find out later, but...
So the guy that fumbled Innie Dane most likely went through the same thing we did.
Not sure. Who knows?
I picked the one question he can't answer.
It's okay, I've got another question he might not be able to answer. When things start getting cold, which Aranwi doesn't notice,
you do just later. Like it's not your immediate thought is your adrenaline's going so hard that you're warm. And it's kind of...
You know what? I've just answered my own question. It's irrelevant. I was going to ask if we see Branwen when we leave, but then I was like, it's like months later. Why in the world would Branwen still be there? Never mind.
Oh, I wonder how Rickard's doing. We left him alone. We left Rickard alone for like 6 months.
We never gave him almond cakes.
Oh, we have really old almond.
My almond cakes are... Wait, they're in my underclothes.
Yeah.
You put them in the bra.
I put them in my bra. Are the almond cakes still good?
It's, yeah. I mean, as far
Show up 6 months later like
Well,
Rickard.
as far
Yeah.
as you and your like personal effects, it's been 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yes. Almond cakes.
So good.
Salvage.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and close there? I'm Bob, the GM. That was a wild time in the Barrow Vale. More to come. I'll pass it down to Rebecca for outros.
Hello. I am Rebecca. I've been playing Olwen, and she's got a new friend, maybe a little bit. It's been really fun playing. You should join our Discord if you want. Links should be down below.
Now. Yeah.
It's working now. Fantastic. And if you have a Twitter, feel free to follow me at Queen of Ferlin. I think that's all I have to say today. Emily's turn.
Right. It's Emily's turn. We're up.
Emily's always really nervous for this, for some reason. I'm Emily. I played Beatrice. That was the most wild session of anything I've had in a minute. I'll be fine. Yeah, join our Discord, look at our YouTube, follow us here, all the things.
That could have been very, very bad for Aaron Lee, so that was a good call on that. And on that note too, I think given the stakes of things, I'll let you go ahead and take that one. It was a significant use. In fact,
I said I wanted to do something cool. At what cost?
There you go. There won't be any cost. Never a cost for magic. You're fine.
Yeah, it's always so cool and
we will talk about paying the price for it after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there is rules for that. For an unplanned spell, but you are in fairy. That works to your benefit. Megan.
I was playing Aranwi. This is possibly the closest I've ever gotten to a character death, with slight exceptions. Thanks! Shout out to the 12-year-old who saved my life.
14.
Yeah, anyway, 12-year-old who saved my life. I am on the Discord, and that is where you can find me. I had a really great time. I'm glad I'm not dead. Shame about Merwin, though. Also shame about Cadwigan. Wish he'd died. We'll
Wish
fix
he
that
would
eventually.
die.
She would. Yeah, I'll kill him. Anyway, that's all I got.
I'm gonna give both Megan and Rebecca a tick as well for like the last couple sessions. So for Megan, I'm gonna give you a tick in. I just had it for Valorous. Though you hesitated, you put yourself right in the way, trying to save him in front of the troll.
You sure there's no tick for stupid, idiot, dummy?
Same.
That would be reckless. But in this particular case, it was. I think your character's valor driving them, not their headedness or anything else, right?
So true.
Olwyn, I'm going to give you the choice between. I think it's was it deceptive? Is that the name, or hospitality? Your choice on which one. There's honest and
honest and deceitful.
Deceitful, that's what it is. So you can choose deceitful as a tick, or you can choose hospitality as a tick.
Hmm?
You have hospitality, right? As a passion?
I do. I think I'll choose hospitality.
There we go. Okay, thanks for watching. We're back next week with a... How do you pronounce it again? What's Halloween and...
Samhain.
Samhain. So we're back with Samhain. I had planned a time skip, but this made it even easier. So you're back in. You're back.
Organic time skip.
Organic time skip. There we go. There will be some of that in this game, and there are rules for determining how much time when you cross over takes place. Sometimes it's same time. Sometimes it's half the time. Sometimes it's 5 times the time. You don't know how time's gonna work when you're back. Yeah. So we'll see. Looking forward to more of that. But for now, I've been Bob. Happy to see some of these stories uncover, and looking forward to more next week. Feel free to come join us also on Sunday. We're doing a group Halloween special that a number of us are on from both streams for Pendragon.
Dragween.
Right? Dragween. I like that. Yeah. Feel free to join us, and thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.
Bye.